Hello, I'm Charles Heimlich, and this is Real Talk. Hello, welcome back to Real Talk, where we keep it real. I'm your host, Charles Heimlich. Today was a little upsetting day because I was at the airport and I was detained by airport security. And I was a little upset because all I said was I was here to shoot a pilot. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about last weekend. We had a great weekend with the Action Magazine Hall of Honors, where we had celebrities from all over the world. It was a great event, and I received an award as well for the Hall of Fame as a martial artist. And but I got to spend time with some really important people and the people that I love and been working with for many years, actors as well as martial artists from all over. And so it was a really nice event. And so we will have some of those guests on this show, so stay tuned for that. So in the meantime, we wanted to talk a little bit about what we did there. So the Hall of Fame is basically more than just a Hall of Fame. We have the Banquet and Award ceremony where we give out awards for martial arts professionals as well as celebrities and actors. And what we do is throughout the whole weekend, we have an expo set up as well. And so I represent myself as an actor. I also represent myself as a martial artist. I have a karate school, Heimlich's Karate, as you probably have already heard. And my table is set up at the expo. We had a great time. The table was beautiful. And we did amazing stuff there this weekend. It was tremendous. It was really nice. Again, I had a lot of people approaching my table talking about different things. I also had my books on sale. I have 3 books that I've authored, and they're real. My one book, the Women's Self-Defense book, probably the most popular, obviously, because of where we were as a martial arts event. You know, that's going to be the most popular book. So so I had a bunch of people coming up asking me about my book, and which is a really good book. In fact, I recommend everybody have that book. It's and it's not just for women. It's called the 911 Pocket Manual for Women, but you know, men can use it as well because it's full of really good martial arts techniques, fundamentals, basic information, safety information, things like that. It also has a certification. So if you get the book and you follow it, if you follow it the right way and you follow each technique the way I taught it and the way I put it in the book, then you can actually fill out the certification and you can let me know, and then I can make sure that you're certified in that particular women's self-defense seminar type style book. So and for my program. So you can actually reach out to me any which way you can. I'm pretty much known anywhere, so you can find me, and I can make sure you're certified. The certification is good for 1 year, though, and you would have to be recertified. So it's important to keep that in mind. So what else? Oh, basically the event went very well. I did my own seminar there, and again, I did the women's self-defense. But we had a really good time, and I was actually able to meet up with, or we had lunch, we had dinner with a couple of big celebrities, and one of those celebrities, Don the Dragon Wilson, and Michael Jai White, Cynthia Rothrock. So we had dinner with those guys the very first night that we were there. And so I spoke with Michael Jai White, and he really did a good seminar. He had a seminar which was really nice. We talked about a couple different things. He did some techniques, but even more important, we did some action type stuff for film, which is great stuff. And so we spoke to him about a bunch of different things like that. And then we had, I actually did an interview with a few celebrities as well. So we're going to bring those celebrities, and you're going to see some of the interviews that I've done. So I did an interview with Don the Dragon Wilson, which we will show you a little clip of that. I also did an interview with Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul is a pop star singer, basically from London. But you know what? We brought him here to the United States, and he's trying to make his claim here in the United States as well. So Aaron Paul, singer, entertainer, and we're going to be we've done an interview with him. We might even have him on the show. And so, yeah, we also had an interview with Sacha Mitchell. Sacha Mitchell, if you remember, was Cody on Step by Step. And so we did a little interview with him as well. And he's also in Kickboxer 2, 3, and 4. So he's an amazing guy. He's real down to earth, great to talk to. You'll see a clip from him as well. Also, one of my directors from Dragon Squad, which is a TV series, which is what we're going to be, it's in pre-production right now, and I have the starring role in Dragon Squad as Vito Costello, which is the mob boss. So, yeah, I'm the boss. But so that's coming up. It's going to be coming out soon, but I did speak with Tyrone Bullock, and he's also a Sifu. And he's known as one of the youngest Sifu masters that's ever been. So Tyrone Bullock, again, is my director at the Dragon Squad. So Dragon Squad, again, is a series that's going to be in pre-production. It's going to be coming out hopefully this year sometime soon. And look for the trailer. It's going to be really nice. And again, we had Cynthia Rothrock. Cynthia Rothrock is the queen of martial arts. She's in a lot of films as well. And she was here, and we spoke a little bit about a couple different things. And hopefully we'll have her down here on the show if we can get her here on the show, or actually for some kind of seminar down the road as well. And so that's pretty much what happened at the Mega Weekend. We all got our awards. It was a great event. You know, now the one thing that happened, though, we had a really, really bad storm. So 300 people, I believe it was, did not show up due to the storm. We wound up getting about 24 inches of snow down in Atlantic City at the Tropicana Hotel Casino. So we were kind of trapped in there, but hey, we were trapped with all great people. So if you're going to be trapped, that's the way to be trapped, right? So it was a great event. It turned out nice. And I want to thank all my students for their help and support because they've done a lot of work for me. They helped me out a lot being down there and helped me get through this entire event, which I was there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's a pretty long event. And, you know, so what else can we talk about? We have a couple of guests coming up soon, and we'll mention that to you guys as well. And we talked a little bit about the miracle water, Heimlich's amazing miracle water, which we're going to talk about that a little bit more in detail as the series progresses. So, but I did want to mention it again because if you are interested in this miracle water, we do have it available. And we sell it by the teaspoons. We also sell it by the bottle. And if you're interested, please reach out, let me know, and we'll make sure you get that because it is pretty important. You should make that part of your daily diet and routine. So it will help you a lot. And like I said, I have a lot of information that we'll share with you down the road for that. And so with the event being as big as it is, you know, I got a chance to see so many, not only celebrities, but also friends that I've been dealing with for years and years and years. In fact, this is my 40th year, as I said before. This is my 40th year in the martial arts, and I'm celebrating 2022 as my anniversary for 40 years of martial arts. So we're going to have a big party with that down the road. But I got to see Crystal Tweed and her husband Pedro Tweed, which have their own talk show that I've been on 4 times so far. And I thank you guys for having me on there, by the way. And, you know, we're going to have you on my show as well. So get ready. I'm going to have you on there. And so many friends. It's unbelievable. I've made so many friends over the years, and hundreds of students throughout the years. So I'm very honored and proud to have been again in another Hall of Fame. So it's amazing. It's a lot of work and it's tough, you know, but I love it, you know. And just like I love the film industry and being an actor. And so, you know, so what inspired me to become an actor? I had a lot of inspirations when I was younger. And I think one of the major ones, and because I always wanted to do karate too. So, you know, I remember Billy Jack. Billy Jack came out, and I was like, wow, now that's who I want to be like. Billy Jack, man, that guy was amazing. And so great film, great martial artist. He is actually a martial artist. And it inspired me. It helped inspire me. Of course, Bruce Lee always inspired a lot of us martial artists as well to get into the martial arts as well as acting. And Bruce Lee was a great inspiration. You know, in fact, I think today is Bruce Lee's son's, Brandon Lee's birthday. So happy birthday, Brandon Lee. So again, yes, thanks for tuning in, and we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We are back. Okay, so I was talking about Brandon Lee's birthday, so happy birthday, Brandon Lee. And we have so many things to talk about, and we got some great things coming up on the show, like I said, and a little bit about my background as a martial artist. I had mentioned I'm 40 years now in the martial arts. I've been teaching for 30 years, and I got my 7th degree black belt in Goju-Ryu. I also have a first degree black belt under Michael Di Pasquale, which is combat jiu-jitsu. So, you know, I really like having that, and I was honored for him to have me there at his school. And I hope you're tuning in, Mike, and I hope you feel better, sir. I know he's suffering with a couple of injuries, so I hope you feel better. And there's a few people that we did not see at the Hall of Fame, but you know what? Our hearts are with you guys. I want to have a moment of silence. We had a big loss in the martial arts world this week. A good friend, Harry Mock, passed away. He's a big-time film star, martial artist, and he passed away from COVID. And so we'd like to acknowledge that. And, you know, and may you rest in peace, sir. And wanted to mention that. We also had another loss in the martial arts world. In fact, he was with one of Bruce Lee's movies, Bob Wall, and he passed away as well this week. But, so we want to make sure we bow our heads and say a prayer, and God bless, and rest in peace. So, on a positive note, we're going to be doing, when I bring in my next guest actually is going to be Jamar Edmondson, Naji, and Naji is a martial arts professional as well. He is also a 7th degree black belt in my same style, Goju-Ryu, and he is also an actor. And we had the opportunity of working together. He's also in Dragon Squad, and he's got a nice role in Dragon Squad, so you'll love to see this. And once Dragon Squad is in production, and then we have another film project we're going to be working on, and that's called Paper. So look for that to be coming out as well. And so, Mr. Edmondson, I hope you're watching, and he'll be here next week with us, and we'll have a nice interview. So stay tuned for that. That's next week. And so in the meantime, I wanted to maybe go over a little bit about my school. I have a karate school, and it's actually in Berlin, New Jersey, so I'm local. And I also have a lot of people from, we do like acting and stuff like that. So we have actors that come in, and we do special training for them. I teach Goju, obviously, is the #1 art that I teach. So our school is in Berlin, New Jersey, right? It's 130 Whitehorse Pike, Berlin, New Jersey. And, swing by, stop by, say hello sometime. But the school is great, love it. And I love acting as well. So like I was talking about acting and getting into acting, so many things have inspired me to act, And I took acting in high school as well. So that kept me inspired all these years. So I'm really glad that I'm into it now, and I'm so happy and proud of where I'm at. And my career is really taken off. So I'm doing really well, and I love it, love it. So again, going back to what inspired me, well, I have a question for you guys. What inspired you? What do you think? What is your favorite film project that you've ever seen? And write into us. Let us know. Any questions that you have for me or for the show, write in and let us know. And if you have any other questions, or if you have questions for me, or you want to know anything special, just write into, you go to the YouTube channel, you go into the comments, write something out and send it in, and we'll try to answer your questions. And we'd love to have you tune in and do that, so that'd be great. So we have Jamar, like I said, coming in. He's going to be doing a lot with us. We got another couple film projects that we're going to be working on with that. So a couple surprises there as well. So my school, again, going back to my school, we have, we're right there in the Berlin area, and we have a nice size school. It's about 2,000, a little under 2,000 square foot. And my students, some of my students are actually into acting as well. And like I said, we're trying to get more actors there so that we can teach those skills as well, stunt work and things like that. So, and I love stunt work. Stunt work's great. Love doing that. Okay, so I have a trivia question for you guys as well. Okay, so what actors are related to Dr. Heimlich, the Heimlich maneuver? What two actors are related to Dr. Henry Heimlich, who invented the Heimlich maneuver? That's a question. Make sure you reach out and let me know your answers, and I'll put these on. I'll put the answers on the next episode. So that's a little trivia question for you guys. All right, what else? We have, like I said, we have a couple other guests coming in. And if you're interested in becoming a guest on my show, reach out and let me know that as well. So we're always looking to have a couple of people here. We have a full schedule, and I love the show. It's doing great, and we're going to keep going with this show. And right now, I have to thank Ducor Media and Prince Wee and everybody and all the guys that are out there helping with the show. And this, it's a great show, and I'm really proud and honored to be part of this and doing this show. I'd like to see this show grow and become something really big, so we're looking to do that. So stay tuned for that. So speaking of Prince Wee and Ducor Media, I wanted to, again, thank him for everything he's done, and for the film project, Benita, which, stay tuned, it's coming soon, and you're going to love it. You're going to really like that. And we have a lot coming up with that. We have another project with Ducor Media, a couple of projects, actually. So, Ducor Media is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we're here at the studios, and that's where we record our show. So we're growing, and we're building this show and the episodes, and we're gonna have a lot of stuff coming up for you guys. So make sure you tune in every week and follow along. Go onto YouTube, follow along. You can actually go to Ducor Media, DMTV. And you can follow us there as well, and you can see the links for YouTube. Follow us on YouTube, subscribe and follow along, ask questions, whatever you have, whatever you'd like to do. So we're looking forward to having you give us some questions. And so go back to karate. What is karate? What does it mean? What is it all about? So, you know, I know karate basically means empty hand. Kara is empty, te is hand. So it's empty hand, no weapon. So that's what that represents. Karate has different styles as well. So my style, like I mentioned before, is called Goju, Goju-Ru. And Goju, go means hard, Ju means soft, Goju, and Ru is style, R-Y-U. So together it's Goju-Ru, so it's the hard, soft style. And I think I explained some of that to you guys, but I wanted to go over that again so that you can get an idea of what we do and how we do it. And again, you know, the martial arts and the acting, I love putting it all together because I love film, I love film work, I love acting, and I definitely want to put it together with the martial arts because I love action, anything action, stunt work and stuff like that. You know, I don't want to be stipulated to be a stunt performer or just a martial arts performer. I love the whole thing about acting, so I like to keep it well-rounded. And yeah, so we're working on, you know, putting a lot of that together in different film projects that I've been working on. I'd like to do a shout out to my manager, Jennifer Yeager. And thank you, Jennifer, for all that you are doing for me as well. And I hope you're tuning into our show. And make sure you share it and spread it around. And so we got so many things that are actually coming up. We have a couple of tournaments coming up. I just became, not too long ago, I became a member of the Black Dragon World Fighting Society. And so I'm honored to have that title as well. And so we got a lot of different titles and things like that, which I'm proud of. I spoke to a gentleman named Gary Lee. He's also in Texas. So, Mr. Lee, I hope you're tuning in and watching the show. Thank you. And I spoke to him and his staff. In fact, this weekend at the Hall of Fame, I was speaking to them guys about it. And they're going to put us on their website as well. So Mr. Lee is going to make me a ambassador general at the Sport Karate Museum, which is located in Texas. So thank you, sir. I am honored to be a part of that and to become a general. And I don't even know what to say because the words are just, I can't even come up with the words for how honored I am for that award and that title and earning that from you. So we have some tournaments coming up, which is a little bit outside of what we're doing here. We have a couple of tournaments in the martial arts. We will be posting some of them with you guys, and we'll bring that up in the series as well. So we'll mention it, and because one of them actually is pretty big, and I'm probably sure that some of my audience out there that are watching, martial arts guys that are out there, I had spoken to the gentleman that does the Battle of Baltimore, and we're going to be discussing that a little bit more so as we go. So it's a big one. It's a big tournament coming up. We'll talk about that soon. Okay, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Are you a film lover and love the art of filmmaking? Then join me every Friday from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Real Talk, as we talk all things film with writers, directors, producers, actors, film critics, right here on DMTV.